Prayer begins by putting us in alignment to God's authority. It's us saying, not my will, but yours. Not my way, but yours. Not what I want, God, but what you will give me because you know it's what I need. Peter Marshall once said, give to us clear vision that we may know where to stand and what to stand for. There are things that we're to stand and fight for, and there are things that we shouldn't have to worry about. And that's what prayer does. Because we're listening to God, we're talking to God, we understand where he wants us to put our feet down and where to follow him, right? Prayer puts us back under the rule of God. It teaches us to yield to him. Listen, before prayer can ever change your circumstances, it has to change our posture. It has to change our attitude. It has to change our alignment in what we do. God's authority is not a threat to our joy. God's authority is a place where we can live in peace and have God's way in our lives. The second thing we can learn from Daniel is this. Prayer forms us before the crisis comes. Daniel 6, it never said, Daniel heard this decree and was like, I need to pray about this. No, Daniel continued to pray about it because guess what Daniel did all the time? He prayed. He was known for praying. He was known for praying 3 times a day. Daniel was a person who spent time with God. That time with God is what prepared Daniel for what he was going to face. It was his consistency in prayer in the private room that prepared him for the lion's den. You see, many of us want a crisis-free faith, right? We don't want hard times. We don't want struggles. We don't want things to come up that we have to deal with, right? We just want to live an easy life, and we think, hey, if we pray, everything will go well, right? But that's not how this works. You can't have crisis faith without daily dependence on God. You can't just step out there and follow him and have him lead without ever practicing those things.